Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I can always edit it anyway, so it's recording.
Yeah, you're the one who fucked up and knew like how to do shit on a computer. Like,
I mean, it's all good.
see, if you're dumb, no one will ever ask you to do shit like edit a podcast for 7 views.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Not sponsored, Liquid Death.
Oh my god, not in no way sponsored, but I am such a fan of the switching it from Armless Palmer to Dead Billionaire after getting a cease and desist.
Was it was it really just
Yeah,
on?
it was Armless Palmer, and I can't remember if it was his. I think it was his estate was like, we want some money for using this, so they just switched it to Dead Billionaire and called it a day.
That's sad.
Oh,
So,
you don't like let's actually date this really quick and just talk about the 3 hours that TikTok was banned.
I don't know. I didn't even notice it because
I heard a kid set a U.S. representative's like office on fire.
really.
Yeah, it's being like blamed over the TikTok ban that lasted 3 hours and then turned into.
Or it could be that person sucks.
It's probably that, but
Gotta find something to blame though.
and then yeah, I deleted it when I opened it up and there was just the absolute ring kissing message of like, "Thank you, President Trump." Like,
And what's funny is somebody brought up he was one of the first people to be like saying like
it was a national security.
yeah, it's a
threat and
national
all that.
yeah. It's like pay attention, people, but nah.
No, now he'll have an even better hold with like Gen Z and shit.
Oh,
'Cause he
yeah,
saved
oh, yeah.
TikTok for him. Fuck.
Man, they can always just go to Instagram. Come with us, geriatric millennials, alright?
You just go to Red Note. Like, drive your data to the Chinese consulate. Who cares?
Just write to them on a silver platter. They already got it anyway.
Print it out.
You don't think them and Google are like trading?
Oh, fucking Zuckerberg has data
No.
stealing.
We officially
constantly.
call him Cuckerberg.
Zuckerberg. Oh my god. Oh, dude. I saw a post somewhere where it was just talking about, like, I've read enough dystopian shit and sci-fi stuff and fantasy to know that I would always have to one day watch powerful men burn the world down, but I didn't think they'd be such fucking losers, like, in real life. Like, they're not these elite geniuses that are, like, pulling strings. It's just, like, people with holes in their life. And, like, they choose to fill them with Donald Trump's presence. Like,
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely ladies, man. Why are we laughing? Peak.
huh?
They're peak, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Like,
Doesn't Elon? He has hair plugs. I mean, that's.
he's also a top-ranked player in Diablo, so, like...
I mean, if I was a woman, that would definitely. I'd leave.
You mean, like, Grimes?
I'd leave snail trails.
Did you see that Grimes tweeted out that, like, the father of my child is like, one of the first American druids to, like, complete this run on Diablo after he got caught, like, having someone level his character for him.
Ooh.
I'm just saying, this dude's enough of a loser he has to get to his, like, baby mama to talk about how good he... Convince his baby mama to tell him tell the world how good he is at Diablo. Like...
Which Diablo? The first one?
I don't know.
Dude, I mean, there's people who still play the first one. They just released that on Game Pass.
Oh.
So, might as well just bring up Hulk Hogan got booed a few weeks ago. It was beautiful.
Hulk Hogan got booed. It makes me wish that picture of Booker T, like, glaring at him was from that night. Like...
Yeah, because I read somewhere he was one of the advocates on, like, putting him back in the Hall of Fame and stuff.
Oh, dude, so I saw an interview where Booker T calls Hulk Hogan to talk about the "We're coming for you" like, promo. And so he calls Hogan and he's like, Booker T is just saying, like, I mean, I felt like such an idiot, like, so stupid. Like, I can't believe I said that on live TV. Which is funny because everyone that has seen that is like, that was awesome. Like, that was so good.
He's still, he's the only one.
I'm surprised Hulk Hogan wasn't like, I say it all the time, brother. Like,
does this mean I have the pass, brother?
Listen, dude. I've been saying it a lot, actually. No, he did say it's okay because I hear it all the time. Like, that's 100% what he said.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, you can look it up on YouTube.
He hears it all the... Yeah,
because... He said, it's okay, Book. I hear it all the time.
I've never heard that. I doubt he, like...
Oh, he hears it coming from his lips.
Well...
And he hears it when he was recorded against his knowledge.
Like I've mentioned in conversations before, I only like Japanese Hogan.
Japanese Hogan.
The one that actually...
doing arm drags and...
That actually... Like, he got technical.
Yeah. Oh my god. Did you ever watch the, when he was stunning Steve Austin when he was in the G1?
Hogan?
No. When Stone Cold was...
I've seen, like, stunning Steve Austin stuff. I didn't see...
Yeah, he was in the G1 for a while.
Well, that would make sense. So anybody who's, like, good...
Yeah.
I've pretty much noticed, like, oh yeah, we're gonna go to Japan for a bit.
It's personally my favorite style of all the, like, modern wrestlings. But right before we started recording, you were saying that Undertaker's podcast sucks. I haven't listened to it.
Dude,
I mean, we don't have the clout to be starting beef like that, but also, like, I don't care.
It was boring. Just like his wrestling.
What? You didn't like his getting in the corner and doing like 8 shitty worked punches?
I was watching something and I was just like, Undertaker sucks. When I was younger, that was my dad. That was the wrestler my dad always chose in a video game. He's like, I like Undertaker. That tells you right there he sucks. And no wonder he did the American Badass thing. He catered to the boomers.
Oh yeah.
They were just like, hell yeah, oh fuck, dude, he has a Harley Davidson too, oh man.
Dude, one of my favorite ones is the video of him and Kane and Trump, and Undertaker is like, you can have Kamala Harris, Tim Walz, and Dave Bautista.
Yes.
Or you can have Trump, Undertaker, and Kane. First off, completely not mentioning J.D. Vance, like, at all. And then second off, it cuts into like a Batista hype promo where his theme song's playing and he's just power bombing Taker like through tables and shit.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna give this a shot. I was like, oh, because they all have podcasts. Even, dude, his podcast was more boring than Jeff Jarrett's podcast, and that dude's like a Southern Christian.
Yeah. I don't understand why all of them have podcasts, because at a certain point they're all telling the exact same stories, like from just different perspectives.
But like, who else has a podcast? There's a few. The Stevie Richards one is cool because he does tell different things. And...
I've heard Maven's is all right.
Yeah,
well, Maven's more of a YouTube channel guy, but
I don't really know much about him because I didn't pay attention.
Yeah.
I know who he is, but...
What did Undertaker come out to for when he was doing American Badass?
Was it Rolling by Limp Bizkit? There was a few. I think he did American... He also did American Badass by old Kid Rock.
Oh, yeah. Did you see Kid Rock said that Donald Trump called him and asked if strippers would be allowed at the inauguration?
You can't see my face right now.
No, I know. I wish I was making it up.
But, okay, cool.
Yeah, that's what the President of the United States has been.
Rest in peace, Joe C. I think that was the little dude that used to be with him.
Oh, my God. And Kid Rock is so fucking fake, too. He grew up in a mansion. Like...
Oh, we all know. Oh, boy. Dude, even when, I grew up in the nu metal boom. I never really,
What was that like?
Kid Rock always kind of sucked.
Yeah.
You can just tell it was like Kmart nu metal. I don't know. It's hard to explain.
My family always really liked him, but they don't have very good taste in a lot of stuff.
It always seemed to cater more to the not saying like we were all classy. I mean, I'm from Granite City, Illinois, so.
Yeah.
But it was just like, I don't know. You can definitely tell it was for people who.
You can say white trash. I'll let you.
I mean,
like,
I'm technically probably white trash, but I'm just trying to get like, I'm trying to explain like the kind of people that get busted for like buying a bunch of Sudafed at Walgreens or something.
Yeah. Oh my god. No, I was never big on Kid Rock. Although, one of my favorite jokes in Workaholics is if we get in a fight, there's going to be 2 hits. Me hitting you and Kid Rock's Ba with the Ba in the background. Which is one that I'll throw out quite frequently as a quote.
But yeah, trying
to find another topic. Oh, did you watch Bone Tomahawk after I told you it was bad?
No, I'm fucking up. I just play with my figurines basically. I
just WWE.
Seriously, for the last it's been a month at least. So literally, I go home like I have Silent Hill 2 from October that I need to finish.
But you're too busy putting the strap on Gold Dust.
Oh, dog! I already have a big thing where like Undertaker's. It's funny is I was talking shit on Undertaker about having him invade WCW and WWE was whooping his ass.
Oh,
all right,
what's the big gold one doing?
I get to be Tony Khan. I haven't. He's not in the game, and I haven't downloaded Creator Player because I've downloaded so many Creator Wrestlers. I can't download it anymore.
You gotta finish up some of your storylines and have some losers.
I should have
matches.
I did actually pirate it on PC. You didn't hear that, but I'm actually playing it mainly on the PS5. But I wonder if I got the actual played it on the PC version, would I actually run out? It was saying you can't. Yeah, you downloaded too much. You can't no more. Because I've downloaded like shows like arenas too. Like I have a Stampede wrestling ring that's modeled after like Stu Hart's.
So you're running like whole careers at this point.
Oh boy,
like someone coming up through the indies
and gladly I have another PS5 in the office so Ashley, my wife, does not see me. So it's like it's like I'm in my corner of shame. Like I'm just over here,
just playing with your action figures.
Like she walked in and looked over and she was like, "Oh, okay," and I was just all like, "Yeah."
Oh, dude.
I was like, "Oh, that's definitely Bret Hart." He's got a match with Dynamite Kid, the classics in the 80s. You remember, right? Yeah, right. Yeah.
Oh man, I will tell my wife a long and protracted wrestling storyline or fact, and then she'll go, "Oh," right when I'm done.
But according to the time ticker, it says I have 80 hours in it.
80 hours over a month?
Yeah. I have 52 in Silent Hill 2, but that's been over a few months.
That's quite a bit, man.
But yeah, there's some things they need to work on those games. They can be better. Like I seen it was in 2019, the chain wrestling.
Oh yeah.
I was like, that's awesome. Where's that at? Because I like my wrestlers get technical.
Yeah.
That's straight up
where they they make reversals so easy to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. 23 had pretty easy to hit reversals, but it's Y, and it flashes up.
Yeah, that's how it is.
And I don't like the flashing graphic of it.
But you can't chain it. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah,
thinking
dude, even on SmackDown versus Raw 07, if it was 2 humans playing against each other, you could get reversal.
Those games are. I played 06 a lot. I remember I wanted to play 07 because that was the one that was had next gen 360 one, but I never played it for some reason. Probably because I started playing a lot of Gears of War.
That was also the last one with Chris Benoit in it.
Oh, and I wanted. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. And I mainly wanted that one because it had it had the anvil in it also, and I wanted to do the Hard Foundation. For Hard because I'm a hit with the ladies and. That's the stuff I want.
Listen, everyone wants to hear about old Bret the Hitman Hart stories.
Well, as someone who just got done listening to his book,
you're full of them.
Man, that dude it seemed like
What was most surprising?
that dude fucked anything that had a pulse. It seemed like, I don't know. He's just like, I'm lonely. I'm like, man, that's kind of selfish, dude. What about your wife? And what if she was getting dick down? I'm sure you wouldn't be stoked.
Who knows?
And he would go into graphics. Like, I think I told you that he was talking about some, like, I don't remember what country he was in, but like, just like their pussy was washing over us. Some just like, because I guess they were rubbing their vagina on them or something. I'm just like,
what the fuck?
I was like, man, I was here for the rustling.
I don't want to know about your sordid.
Man, I wanted to hear about, like,
sordid road experience.
It was either that and then like the next few pages, like the next time you talk about something, it'd be like a wrestler dying because they die every week. It was like, yeah, I'm sad and lonely and I'm making all this money. I guess I'll bork this beautiful woman. Oh, goddamn, another Von Air died.
God, they were dropping like
No, dude, that book, I was like, because he talked about, is it Adrian the Adonis? Like how he died in that van crash. He talked about that because I think he might have been working in Calgary or something. I don't know. The book was good, but they could revise it and take out the fucking... I mean, it doesn't bother me. I don't care. I'm just like, dude, I'm here for, like, the fucking Rustling Insider. If you want to have a side book and you can sell it as pornography or softcore or something.
Oh, man.
Like, he talks about the first time he got head, and I'm just like, dog, you one of my childhood heroes. Yeah. I don't want to hear about you getting your dick sucked. I want to hear about, like... Yeah, I gave this man the backbreaker and the Russian leg sweep, and then I did my elbow sharpshooter time.
Yeah. Tell me about the ring psychology for a bit.
Because technically, the 5 moves of doom, that was actually Dave Meltzer talking about Bret Hart. It wasn't supposed to be a bad thing, because he does do those 5 moves before the sharpshooter. Mm-hmm. It's like the Russian leg sweep, the backbreaker.
God, that Russian leg sweep is so good, too.
I'm just stoked that one of the signatures in that 2K game is the ring post figure 4. I was like, that is fucking tight. Because he did do that a lot. But yeah, the book's cool. The Roddy Piper one was kind of bad, and that dude, he might be a little racist. That's all I can say. I still like him, but I don't know.
Was Roddy Piper, like, actually just a maniac from Sonny?
I don't know. He was just trying to get... I mean, he painted himself black in that one match when he was fighting someone in WrestleMania.
Well, I mean, the Prime Minister of Canada did that, too.
I guess I'm just soft, y'all.
Yeah, like... Oh, blackface is it's a way of life for some of these people. Which... I was trying to think of, I was getting in a, like, argument with someone online about someone who should...
Where's it on? Reddit?
It was on Reddit.
I try to listen to all the subreddits you talk about, and
You're trying to find me?
And I'm like,
you will never find me.
And I was like, man, that sounds like him. There was somebody's name, it was like, Kitty Omega fan. I was like, oh, I found him, yes!
Nope, that's not me.
And I went through it, and I was like, well, this is some, like, hobbies he definitely wouldn't be that dorky into.
So, my... name on Reddit is it's a reference to something, but it is such a deep cut that I don't think anyone will get it.
Mine's just the generic nickname I've had since I was playing hardcore shows. It's like everything. I think my brother even dropped his because he used to be Kevin Gash and I was always Davo.
Yeah.
I probably should, but it's so ingrained to anything I've had. It's even with my emails most of the time.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, whatever, that's
fine. No, I don't think that anyone could even understand that it's a reference. It is such a deep cut. So I do challenge anyone to find my Reddit.
Now, I do have a second one. I don't know why I made a second one. And it is Least Mode 1, 2, 3, 4. Shout out to Big Jim.
You can't see that I just did the Catholic Our Father who art in heaven, but that dude
is beast mode, and I'll just take the least mode.
Yeah, least mode 100%.
I think he's right by me while I was making it, and I was just like, man, I gotta come with a name. Least mode.
Least mode. Oh, that dude, he tried too hard, and I just, more respect to him, but that's too much. Like, what were you talking about? Oh, Bone Tomahawk. You didn't watch it? It's okay.
As I said, I was too busy running. I was too busy being Tony Khan, all right? I was living out my dreams.
Kurt Russell, he... You know, I think he needed another house or something, because this movie's not good.
Also, he was doing the, what's his name?
He was phoning it in, for sure.
That's the guy. He does movies he wants to do now, and they're usually pretty awesome. Mandy. I can't remember his name now. Nicolas Cage?
Oh, Nicolas Cage?
Oh, he did some stinkers just to get some money.
He's done a lot of stinkers for money. But the premise is that there are these, like, Native American folks who are, like, cannibals, and they attack this, they attack these people, and then Kurt Russell, the sheriff, and a group of people gotta go and save them and whatnot. Not a good portrayal of Native American folks in this movie. Some of the kills were pretty cool. Some of the gore was alright, but it also took like an hour and a half to get going, which in a 2-hour movie is crazy. But who else was in it? Oh, the Ed Warren in The Conjuring, that guy. Patrick Wilson.
Yeah,
that's his name.
that's that dude.
He's also Night Owl in Watchmen.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. It does not get a recommend for me. You know what does get a recommend? The Warcraft movie from 2016.
You listen, theoretical audience.
Yeah, theoretical audience. The Warcraft movie from 2016. And listen, the plot, it's terrible.
Is it 2016?
Yeah, it's 2016.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Damn. Are you sure it wasn't like 2012?
It's 2016, I promise you.
I may have to look at my phone. That's too late for a fucking Warcraft movie.
Well, yeah, it was striking while the glacier, like the iron was cold.
Like, I remember when people were talking, maybe it was people talking about the movie being made in 22.
Warcraft 2016.
What the fuck? That was too goddamn late. I wonder.
Far too late.
So it was okay or good?
Well, the plot was terrible, and the acting was not very good, and the writing was also pretty bad. The dumb CGI monster battles, though, they were fun. They were cool. Like, if you want to shut your brain off for 2 hours, it's a perfect movie for that. It also had Jamie Bell in it, and he's a much better actor than being in the Warcraft movie. But no, 2016 is way too late.
Yeah, that's like blowing my fucking mind.
Well, like that Zombieland 2 was like 10 years later than the first Zombieland, and it was like...
I didn't see it. I like the first one, but I never seen it.
It was like 7 years too late.
Is it bad?
Yeah, it's not good. I didn't like it. Because the first one, that's one of my favorite zombie movies. Like...
Really?
Yeah. Well, like, what else would you put up with it? You're gonna say Night of the Living Dead, I assume.
Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah, that's good. That's better
Dawn
than
of the Dead.
That's better than Zombieland. I don't know if I've seen Dawn of the Dead.
I even like Day of the Dead, which is like the military one.
See, when I'm thinking of like zombie movies, this might be our generational gap.
I like Shaun of the Dead.
I love Shaun of the Dead.
I like Shaun of the Dead better than Zombieland. Zombieland? This is Zombieland, right?
Zombieland with
okay,
Woody Harrelson and Jesse Eisenberg.
See, I've seen it like twice, probably.
Oh, dude,
I watched Shaun of the Dead a lot. I even saw it in a theater like 3 or 4 times.
Oh, dude, I love Shaun of the Dead.
The Bill Murray part was the best part of Zombieland.
Zombieland? Yeah, that shit was funny. I'm trying to think of other zombie movies that...
I mean, Return of the Living Dead's good too. It's still like comedy shit.
See, of all those ones that you've mentioned, I've seen.
All right, start the ageism.
Listen, no,
that's for old people.
No. It's not for old people. It's not for old people. But I will admit, for someone that likes movies as much as I do, my movie knowledge is like 2008 to 2017. But with that knowledge, it's prolific. Because I saw every movie that came out in that time frame.
It's funny because I randomly got on your Facebook and you were calling, who was it, underrated?
Who? Wes Anderson?
Yeah, which is funny. You didn't hang out with too many millennials, did you? Because he's kind of overrated. I heard about him all the time.
Oh, yeah. I didn't hang out with it. I hung out with some.
Yeah, it must be.
They're not smart.
It must be like a millennial thing. Because
they're not smart enough to
I heard Wes Anderson, like like Leonard, any chick I try to talk to her day is like, I love Wes Anderson. I'm like, you should.
He's good.
It's like it's issued in the mail if you're like you're around that age.
Yeah, but like, he is good.
No, I'm not even like saying like he's not, but it's just weird. Like, I've never heard anybody say he's underrated, which is it's.
But he's not talked about, at least within.
It's showing our age gap because I heard.
Just constant.
Fuck, dude!
You
like
know who I think's overrated? Ari Aster.
Who?
Ari Aster. He did Hereditary and Midsummer and I think Beau is Afraid.
See, I like those movies.
No,
but
I
that's
like
fine.
them. He also did this YouTube video called "Keeping Up with the Johnsons." Have you ever seen it? Ooh, David, you gotta go home and watch this on YouTube.
Well, when it comes to the arts, I would probably say you're probably taste is a little better than mine. I'll give it to you on that.
I don't know if my taste is good. I just gave the Warcraft movie from 2016 a recommend.
Yeah, you're right. I'll take that back.
Like, I don't give a fuck if it's bad. But no, Keeping Up with the Johnsons. It's a short film by Ari Aster. He did before he did everything else. Definitely look it up on YouTube. It's very strange. I don't even want to say too much of anything because I feel like it'll spoil it.
Okay.
But there's definitely a moment. It's maybe 20 minutes long, I think. But there's definitely a moment where you're watching it and you'll go, "Huh? Did I hear that right?" And you did, unfortunately.
Bullshit. Well, oh yeah, since we're talking about films, rest in peace, David Lynch. David Lynch was also a big. I heard David Lynch all the time, but that dude has influenced so much stuff I enjoy.
A lot.
So anything that's kind of surreal and weird.
Yeah, Deadly Premonition.
Yeah, when it comes to video games,
that's Twin Peaks the game. Like, so much so I'm surprised Lynch didn't sue. Like,
do you think he would?
I don't think he would.
I don't think he would. No.
I don't think he would, but I just mean like they just carbon copied that one down.
Oh yeah.
Like York from Deadly Premonition is just 100% the cop from.
Oh yeah, this is a good cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Like, he pretty much is it coffee? You do drink coffee. I think his thing is pie in the game. No, I'm getting the fucking show in the game. That's what I'm saying.
It's so in line with each other.
It's too bad the game is technically.
Oh yeah. A nightmare.
Ass.
A nightmare.
Like, I have actually
my favorite thing
never finished it because it literally crashes on my PC. Runs like trash on the PS3. Hold up, let me finish. And I don't have it on 360. Heard the Switch port's good. All right, sorry, let's go. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no, you're good. My favorite thing about that game is that you can make time pass by smoking cigarettes. So it'll be just, if you think about it in the real world, it's York just going outside of someone's house, standing out the window and chain smoking for 14 hours. Like,
pretty sure Metal Gear Solid had him beans. I'm pretty sure you can do that in.
Oh yeah.
I think 4. I know you can do it in 5 because you do it all the time. Like, yeah.
Just thinking about like looking out your window and seeing someone chain smoke for 14 hours and then finally come in. Like,
but that makes sense for Deadly Premonitions. I actually bought 2 over the holiday sale. I heard it's not as good.
Wait, they made a second one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It even came out. It was a Switch exclusive for a while. Then they released it on PC.
Huh. That's very weird.
Came out 2019? But it wasn't as good.
2019.
Yeah.
Again, just another instance
it runs
of striking while the iron's cold.
It is dog shit on the Switch. Like, it runs. It's probably, somebody said it's probably one of the worst running games on the Switch. Like, there's the open world. The open world. Oh, it is worse. In the open world, like, come on, brain. You move.
Transition.
You move with a skateboard. That's how you. But it runs at like 6 frames per second.
But that's dumb as hell, and I love it.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure it runs well on like a computer, but like, damn, maybe that Switch 2 will. Actually, it probably will boost it.
Shit, some of the Dark Souls got down into the single-digit frames per second, and
Light Town.
Yeah, and people act like, or people will say it's one of the best games of all time. Like, No, I remember hearing stories of like Blighttown before any of the patches, and it was like
It's still running.
enough to make a lot of people quit. Like,
honestly, long as I'm gonna get technical, long as frame times are smooth, which you're like, your eyes are glazing over. What are you talking about? Because that's just as important. It can still be pretty smooth. Because I was playing Burnout Revenge, and it was dipping down in like the 20s, like 22.
Yeah.
But since the frame times were smooth, it wasn't as juddery. It was like, wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
And what's funny is From Software is terrible with frame times.
Oh,
That's why Bloodborne looks juddery to me, because I've ruined myself.
Yeah.
And it's still like, it's 30 FPS through, like, but it's got bad frame times, so it still looks juddery to me, because my wife doesn't notice it either.
Yeah.
She even didn't know, like, she was like, yeah, I can't even tell the difference from 60 FPS, and I'm like...
It took me so long to be able to tell the difference.
I often wonder it's because of vision. Like, I'm not trying to like sit there and be like, it's because you all have glasses and I don't. But no, I wonder if it is.
Like, the only time I started clocking when 60 frames a second was what was happening was the Assassin's Creed Origins and Odyssey
upgrade.
Yeah, where they put them over for like optimized for Series S and X. That's when I was like, oh wow, that actually is way smoother than I remember this being.
Even though I prefer it, just for the record, your eyes will adjust back to 30 FPS after a little bit.
Yeah.
No, it does.
They will.
Because there's times like I've been playing a bunch of games and I played maybe something on the console and it's hard to lock to 30 and I'm like, whew. I'm like, I'll just give it like 10 minutes and then I don't even think about it.
Oh.
Anyway, any good book recommendations?
Recommendations.
God damn it!
Recommendations.
You will figure out I can't speak.
Listen, recommendations.
That's what I have to call it from now on. Now.
Book recommendations that I have is actually, I read this book, Pachinko by Min Jin Lee. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Don't look at me. I'm a honky.
But it just follows this family, this Korean family that immigrates to Japan in the early 1920s, and it follows all the generations of their family up to 1990. And you get a lot of the historical and cultural I guess the historical and cultural backdrop of growing up as a Korean immigrant in Japan, which was something I didn't know about. I lived in Missouri and Illinois and am white, so but no, it was very, very good. At the end, it was so good that I cried an ugly sobbing cry, and I resolved to call my mom and grandma more.
Damn.
Which worked out well, but I do get off the phone with my grandma pretty quick because she's got Starlink internet, and she's like, that Elon Musk, he might be a genius, and I'm like, I get it's the only thing that lets you get internet out in the boondocks where you live, but he's not a genius.
All right,
he's not smart.
Tell me what Starlink is.
Oh,
is it like AOL?
Oh, it's from what I understand, it's just these satellites that fly over the in low orbit, and they bounce internet down to rural areas, which it is important because a lot of rural areas didn't have internet access for a very long time. We still didn't when I moved away from that area, but he's not a genius, and also he didn't come up with that. Some underpaid engineer had an idea, and then Elon put his name on it. But no, Pachinko.
Yeah, back to the stuff that's important.
Yeah, I'd give it 5 stars out of 5.
Nice.
It was so good. I got her other book, Free Food for Millionaires, and it takes place in 93 New York, and it's about a Korean. I believe she moved from South Korea when she was 5, so she is a first generation immigrant. But but she definitely grows up more Americanized than her parents did. And it just kind of follows her as she goes to Princeton, I think, like one of the Ivy Leaguers, and becomes friends with these rich people. And it's just about how rich people are, I mean, objectively kind of horrible. And yeah,
Gasp.
and like one of the things that stood out to me was she gets a job on like Wall Street, and her boss like mentions like they cater food like every day, and like the team that makes a sale will cater food every day, and Indian food's catered. And by the time she goes through like the line, because she's getting interviewed that day, there's almost nothing left. And he was like, and he looks and he's like, if you were really rich, you would have rushed ahead to get everything, because rich people can't get enough free shit. Like, which is true. I hate them. It's not as good as Pachinko, but it's still pretty good. And then that's pretty much all I've read in the last few weeks. I started watching the Pachinko series on Apple TV. It's good. It's foreign language though, so.
And on that note, I got a tinkle.
You got a tinkle.
I'm gonna pause it. Sorry, y'all. If I stop. Oh. Well, I am the smartest. It's back.
Oh, it's back?
Yep.
Okay.
It's probably a nice clean break right there.
Yeah, clean break, 100%.
All right, back to the Pachinko show.
Oh, yeah, so they do some interesting stuff with this show where, so the book, it is pretty much chronologically from 1920 to 1990. But in the show, they're telling the story in 1920 at the same time, and then the story in 1990 at the same time. So you really see this woman, the main character, Sunya. She's played by, I think, 3 different actresses. Like, she's played as a 5-year-old, and then as a, like, 16 or so year old, and then as, like, a, like, old woman. I've only seen the first episode, but it's really good. I like it a lot.
And that's on Apple TV or whatever torrent you use.
Yeah, you can steal it. I highly recommend stealing it. If
Apple don't need your money anyway.
No.
Probably not.
Probably not. They're rolling back their DEI initiatives, so
yep.
Just think about that.
That's
like, I cannot. I mean, I can believe it, but like just seeing this entire like complete across the country just shift to fascism is insane. Like, man, that was one of my animals doing something.
A door just opened. But anyway.
Or at least hit something.
That was the ghost of fascism. It's not happy with you.
Oh my God.
That was Hitler.
Oh, no. Not in my house. I need to tell Paige immediately. Oh, God.
I don't know if it's a shift to fascism or as in, like, they like money.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm giving the benefit of the doubt.
I would hope it's just willing to sell your morals for money.
Man, did you see, like, Snoop Dogg was good. He's performing.
At the inauguration?
Yep.
Oh, my God.
And people were like, the one I like, somebody commented on Reddit, they called him Lap Dog.
Yeah, hey, if the shoe fits, like, I mean, yeah, I just can't, like, the number of people that have, like, walked back them being like, yo, fuck Donald Trump.
He had a Donald Trump diss song.
Yeah.
And supposedly it's not even on his YouTube anymore, but you can still find it on YouTube. But he had a Donald Trump diss song where he shoots somebody in the head that's supposed to be Donald Trump. Yeah, to stick to cooking shows with Martha. We know you're not a gangster anymore. Even if you ever was.
Well, he was on trial for murder.
We'll give it to him. Yeah, you remember, right?
I don't remember.
Exactly.
I hear about it.
I remember.
When that happened. What year was that?
I think 94.
Oh, I was still 4 years away from hitting the.
Let me check the old Got it fact checked here on Facebook.
Oh yeah. Well, we also don't have to fact check as much because we just don't lie.
Well, shit. When was? I guess the trial was 1993. Maybe he's had a few. Well, whatever. It happened back when you weren't alive, and I was like 8 or 9.
Yeah, you were 8 or 9 in '93.
I was 8.
Okay. Heck yeah, dude. So that would have put you like 13 in '98. That's not bad.
Yep, I got to see the back to wrestling. I got to see the Attitude Era.
You also remember 9/11, I bet.
Yeah, I do. I was in high school.
I don't at all. My mom told me that they picked me up from daycare.
That was my junior year.
Wow. Did you get the day off? Or
America,
no, they wheeled the
I'm
TV
only you a
in.
secret. America never takes a day off, brother.
For snow, they do.
Do they?
Sometimes. No, they wheeled the TVs in. I'm guessing.
I'm trying to remember now. You're making me think.
Yeah, I wasn't there.
Yeah, it was on TVs because we used to have TVs in there that used to.
Yeah.
Every morning they would play something called Channel 1 News. Dog, this one's gonna be rough.
Oh, it's just gonna stay in.
Yeah, we're DIY. We're rough right now.
Yeah, yeah.
So if this is horrible, I'm
Listen,
sorry.
for the 6 people that watch this, not including the 3 times I watch it.
Yeah, I gotta add some views to it.
Yeah, I gotta pump my numbers up. I'm just gonna fall asleep to it. But for all those people watching, one day it might be a little bit better. I won't say good.
I'm lazy. But no, they used to have something called Channel 1 News. Did they have anything like that for you? I don't know. Dude, they had it throughout high school. It was like 30 minutes long. Well, that's when I took my first nap of the day at school. Because that shit was corny and boring. And
I used to skip my pharmacy tech certification class to go smoke cigarettes in the parking lot.
man, that sounded like a good class that you could have benefited from.
Maybe. They only pay pharmacy technicians like $17, $18 an hour.
They don't pay people enough.
No.
That sounds like that should be
Which
important.
they paid that like when I was in high school, graduating in 2017. That class, you would finish it and then you could take the pharmacy tech certifications thing, and I think they were paying like $15 then, which $15 in 2017 was pretty decent money, but I think they're still paying like $15, $16 an hour.
You know, by the way, this is an orange cat, so you already know it's a menace. The mic
it's gonna go away.
Need some water.
He has water.
No, I mean you spray it with water like an asshole.
Oh, I don't know.
Come here, buddy.
I got that.
My gloves definitely smell like my cat.
Go elsewhere.
Yeah, we podcast, and this is podding. Have to stop so we can both take a tinkle.
We poddin', girl. We poddin'. You ever watch Gravity Falls?
Why does that sound familiar?
That's the Disney one with like 2 seasons. It's the brother and sister twin move with their great uncle, and their great uncle's like a con man.
I guess I haven't seen that.
Oh, that one's pretty good. It's on Disney Plus.
Disney Plus. Remember that?
Mm-hmm. Well, listen. Maybe read through the terms and conditions, because that one guy's not able to sue. Maybe you actually should read those terms and conditions and think about it.
Shit. I last night I got a wild hair up my ass to dig out my dolphin bar. A dolphin bar is it's a computer peripheral. I said that kind of weird. I have a weird speech impediment, but I think I said that right.
Yeah, that's
it's a Wii bar for the Wii.
But like for a computer?
Yeah. So it's like
What do you mean a Wii bar? Like,
oh dog, I
like
wanted
the Wiimote?
Yes, I wanted to legit play Wii games with a Wiimote emulated. So it's me 6 in the morning playing Wii Sports upscaled to 4K
In front of a computer
in
screen?
front of my TV.
Oh, you had it on your TV?
I have a computer in my living room. The big thing is I've done it before, but I've always used Windows, and I was like, this works on Linux. And for the audience, that's all 2 of you.
Yeah.
It worked out of the box. It was fine, and I was like, hell yeah.
So you can now play Wii Sports?
Yes, I was doing that.
That's
when,
awesome.
When you said you come on over, I was like, I think I'm gonna play a little more bowling. I also have tennis elbow from it.
Oh my god. You gave yourself tennis elbow from fake tennis.
Nah, bowling.
No, the bowling. Yeah.
I played a little baseball too. But literally, like, my wife's watching me play and was like, I didn't know we had a Wii, and I was like, we don't. It's that box over there.
The Wii trying to get a backdoor way into having a Wii is crazy. How much could a Wii cost these days?
I mean, I have one in my closet.
Oh my god.
I want to emulate it, brother.
Okay. I getcha.
Benefits.
When you emulate it, do they still have the Mii characters on it?
That's what's the only thing. It sucks. It just has like generic Mii's, but I'm pretty sure you can do them because you have to do the Mii channel.
Yeah, but is there still the one at baseball who is like black with the goatee?
Oh, they
and
always
cracks home runs.
They always have that. Yeah.
Yeah, that dude's the GOAT. That, like, step back any other athlete, it's that me.
But like, yeah, I started playing Mario Galaxy again. I was like, it's been a while. Might as well play some of this.
Okay. I've still been playing Wolfenstein: The New Order.
That's a good one.
Very.
I don't like killing.
Sporadically.
I don't like killing the dogs in the game, but I guess they're Nazi dogs, so they deserve it.
Like, I'm sorry, man, but.
Sorry, German Shepherd, Nazi.
Like, listen. It does something similar that Inglourious Bastards does, which is hyperviolence is okay when the victims aren't people, like Nazis. So.
Damn.
Like.
I'll take a swig of the liquid death to that.
It's why a lot of Tarantino's movies don't do it for me, because it's just hyper violent and kind of gross, and I don't like it, and it's very voyeuristic. But then it's like Inglourious Bastards and Django, and I'm like, all right, brother.
Well,
like, let me get some popcorn.
Get to the real reason you don't like those movies, because there's too much feet.
There's way too much feet. I'm gonna be honest with you. Have you seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Yes.
It's the worst he's ever been. Like, the dirty foot up against the windshield is crazy work, Quentin.
And he's over there just like, yeah.
Crazy work, Quentin. I can't believe that you did that.
But that's what I did last night. I just thought it'd be funny. I was like, the sun's coming up, and I sure am
I
playing.
should start Wii bowling.
I gotta get some exercise anyway.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I mean, I could have just emulated it with like analog stick on probably like an Xbox controller, but I was just like, I have the actual Wiimotes. I have a dolphin bar.
But like, you need the Wiimote for it to like count as a Wii game for me. Like,
and it does feel nice. I'm back. I'm wagging.
Dude, the sound of the tennis ball hitting in that is like hitting crack, I think.
I forgot about tennis is actually good on that.
Yeah.
I could have easily just brought the bar and we could have been playing on this little screen.
Oh, dude, we could have been playing tennis. Have Audacity in the background. So, game, point. Like.
And for the audience that's here, none of you right now, we are using my Steam Deck to record this. And yes, it definitely has the Dolphin emulator on it. Which is,
hard.
That's the GameCube and Wii emulator.
Oh, man. What is this here? Some washable project paint.
So, excited to start the new job.
I'm very excited. I'm very excited to be paid or just an actual living wage. It's crazy what you can put up with if they pay you.
I'm going to keep it off the record. I put up with a lot of stuff in 2016. I found, because when I was looking for my Wiimotes, I found a Czech stuff from 2016.
Oh.
God.
What'd you make?
I don't even want to say because it's embarrassing.
I'm trying to think about what I was making in 2016. I was getting paid cash under the table to work at a movie theater in my hometown.
Oh yeah, 2016. This feels like last week. Me and you were like a high schooler.
Yeah, which, God, I think I wanted to say I'd say I'd made like $70 a week or something. But under the table and also living with my parents, that was whatever. That was just extra money. But then my first real job was Walmart, and I think I got paid before they raised our pay to $11 an hour. I think I got paid like $450 every 2 weeks. Like
enough to buy an Xbox One, brother.
Yeah, enough to buy an Xbox One. No, that was after they raised us to 11.
That's why you treated yourself.
Yeah, I said I gotta get an Xbox One.
I need that Connect so I can sit there and say, I miss that when Xbox on and turn on my Xbox and TV, and I was like,
oh,
yeah.
I never messed around with that.
Oh, you know I did because
You're always trying.
I'm the type of guy who's playing Wii Bowling at 6 a.m.
You're always trying the new thing, and I'll give you credit for that. Like, that's brave. It's just not what I would do.
I mean,
I could smell the Kinect being bad from like a mile.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
I remember when it was coming out at Walmart and seeing it, and there was the one with the tigers that you pet or whatever. And
oh, that was for the original one.
Oh, that looked so bad.
Dude, so I have a funny story. So I didn't have a working computer, and the Edge browser worked on the Xbox One.
Oh no!
So you already know what I'm getting at, right?
No, you can't do that.
And every time I would have intimate sessions, instead of just unplugging the Kinect, I would cover it with like a shirt, just in case they're watching.
Oh my god! Well, at least you were. I mean. At least you were conscious of that, but like,
I can't have Bill Gates looking at my meat.
Well, you just see, oh my god, there's the FBI agent that they've sold it to, and he's like, I actually have to turn this off. Like I'm about to get in trouble for watching this.
It's just a fat dude on the couch naked.
Oh, thank God he's putting his shirt over it. Okay, we're good. Oh my god.
Just had to make sure.
Just in case. Have you seen those, there are people on Red Note saying that now that they've left TikTok, they're going to change their Red Note username to, so Red Note's a Chinese app.
Like legit?
Legit, like it's not in English, it's not localized at all.
So you have to side load it? How's that work on like,
You can just download it.
Okay, I guess you just change, can you change the store? You just get it.
You can, yeah, you just go to the store and get it, and you can change the language to English, but it's really hard because it's in Mandarin to begin with.
Damn.
But people are saying they're going to make their username their social security number so their spy gets promoted faster. That's my favorite thing. But then they ended up not even banning TikTok, so...
Yeah, it's back. You'll have it installed in days.
No, I won't. With the, like, getting on the knees and... Thank you, President Trumping, that went on. Like, I'm fine.
Yeah, it's okay. You can just hang out with me and get them like months later via YouTube short.
Yeah. Oh, I have a YouTube short. I have a YouTube account. Then Instagram Reels when you want to watch the ones from a year ago.
I'm guessing that's what they were really pushing is for people to start using YouTube or Instagram. I guess. I don't know.
Well, I think a lot of it is just political theater so that Trump gets an easy win before he enters the office.
Well,
because they're thanking him on the app, like when you pull it up.
Yeah, so that's why I sent that screenshot. I was like, I can't believe this app is even telling me this bullshit.
Yeah, I really believe, especially because he was the one that got the ball rolling on banning it in the first place.
It's really sad that's the only time...
Then it finally passed and he can go, no, let them keep the TikTok. Like, and...
Oh, man, if, like, Gen Z... If that gets Gen Z to vote for. I guess I wouldn't be voting for him anyway, or whatever. We'll see. Maybe there'll be a third term. Who knows?
Yeah. I haven't seen too much of that. A lot of people that I've seen are calling it like a dog and pony show in political theater. So hopefully a lot of people just see through it. But
Man,
oh no, if we keep saying shit like that, we're gonna have Russian bots in our comments. But that'll boost the algorithm. So like, take whatever you want. Like,
yeah. I don't know. I had TikTok. I didn't have TikTok installed for like. It was like since last year.
yeah.
And it's funny, is my friend kept sending me messages, and I was just like, you gotta catch up on those, dude.
Yeah.
I had like 60 things he sent me.
I was never big on sending shit to people. I'd send shit every now and again, but
No,
like,
he'd literally send it to like he'd send it like to my TikTok account, and I'm like, I don't have the app installed, brother. You might want to just send it in the Discord.
brother,
or
that
something.
doesn't work for me. Like,
Yeah. Like, I don't want to be on here because what would happen is I would like scroll through it, and next thing I know, it'd be like an hour later, and I'm like, dude, I could have, been playing Wii Sports.
I could have been on WWE 2K24.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Like,
God damn, I gotta make a new bloodline, alright, or whatever.
Oh my God.
Gotta get my angle.
So your brain rot was bad.
It was getting bad.
You
It
couldn't
was.
handle it.
I was like,
I have noticed.
I don't even get on
just from-
Instagram very much.
From deleting it today, that I read a lot more of that book than I would have, like, if I had TikTok. Or when I had it.
I actually charged my phone across the room.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't see your like text earlier, because it was literally. So like I the only time I'm really on my phone is at work. It's like a pastime. Get the fuck out of there.
When I'm on the clock for 8 to 10 hours, I am on my phone the whole day.
Oh yeah.
Like, my brother-in-law is already giving me advice on how to sneak and watch it on your phone at the new job.
I'm telling you, they got those glasses.
Yeah. Well, he said that if his machine is down, he'll just sit there on the forklift with it just in his hand watching it. And he'll say, my machine's down, what do you want me to do? Like,
Yeah, gotta pass some time.
he said he worked a 16
Damn.
and the first 5.5 hours he was watching Netflix. And I was like, well, that's not too bad, actually. Like,
Nice. Gotta catch up on his shows.
yeah, catch up. But, I have to watch foreign language shit at home or else I'll look at my phone too much.
That's why you just need to put it down.
I know, I do.
Like,
Or started to.
like Ashley's getting where she usually installs it again, but she'll install Reddit, and I'm like, I gotta have one. I gotta have one vice.
I gotta have one thing to scroll. Like,
Well, Reddit's good for like tech answers and stuff, and,
and
that's mainly what I use it for. But then
you can hyper focus your Reddit to the exact specific things you want to see,
oh, I know.
which does start the problem of it being an echo chamber and you thinking that Donald Trump's not going to win the presidency. But
I never
like,
actually thought that. I always kind of.
I went back and forth for a while, but no, Reddit's the echo chamber factor to Reddit is
kinda like that
something to
with-
think about.
It's
Like,
kind of like that with any of them though, because the algorithm.
not for me. My Facebook has always been flooded.
Oh,
with
I haven't
conservative
had Facebook in
shit. I deleted that in Instagram today too.
5 years. Other than that little fake one that was for banned group chat because they wouldn't get off Facebook Messenger, and I was like,
Well, I'll keep Messenger, but like now, because now you can have them both like separate.
yeah.
But I deleted the Facebook app and the Instagram app because of just all the ring kissing. Like,
Yeah,
like
Facebook's
this seems
really
like it's
good.
gonna be horrible. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
especially because you're getting rid of the fact
I
checking.
don't even have photos on my Instagram anymore. I was just like, I don't.
Mhm.
It sucks because I had another friend who would send me shit on Instagram, and it seems like I don't hear from him now. And he's like, one time I didn't answer back because I was trying to stay off, and he thought I was mad at him. I was like, dude, just message me.
Yeah, text me or something.
Damn, I'm not mad at you. It's just, I don't know. It's just, I guess Reddit's the only brain rot I need. Which, if I keep doing this, I'm probably gonna bring up some. I'm gonna have to play some jams from our crappy music because
Our crappy music.
there's a lot of like bad shit on there, and it's hilarious.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Hopefully my band can make it there one day.
I thought you guys were good.
But
Oh man,
We are about to hit an hour mark.
is that the end of our inaugural episode?
It doesn't have to be, but we don't want to bore too many people.
Yeah, I think my wife's cooking something now too.
So, well, before we
what
go,
was that? Forklift certified jobbers.
yeah, that's what we call this shindig.
Hell
We hope to
yeah.
keep it rolling.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I may have to call in for the next one if like I don't feel like in-personing.
Yeah, you might not.
Because
Homie's gonna be working a lot of hours.
a lot, but I will.
We'll
I'm
have
steadily committed to filling the waves with my bad takes.
we'll have a professional setup because Homeboy
Okay.
will be.
Yeah, I'll be able to soundproof the studio. But
We're in the stew,
we're in the
crafting the pod.
yeah, we're in the stew. No, yeah, I'll be ready to fill. I'll always be ready to fill the waves with takes like Warcraft 2016 is actually worth watching, and like
I don't know. I like bad movies. I mean, straight up, I still like Kevin Smith movies.
oh, if they're too good, it's just like whatever. Like I want people to be mad when I recommend them something, or they watch it and they go, "That fucking sucked," and I'm like, "I know, but like it was good, wasn't it?" Like.
I thought you said you didn't like being a contrary.
No, it doesn't matter being a contrarian. I just like bad stuff. Like,
Me too.
which is why I probably like doing this.
Yeah, this is the first one. It's probably a little rough and awkward and weird, and it will probably stay that way because
Yes, it will. For all 7 of you.
yes.
One day, maybe eight.
Maybe it'll be cleaner. I might actually edit out the mic falling. Maybe not. Maybe just skip it.
Yeah.
They have all those sick apps have buttons you can hit.
Yeah.
But before we go, all I can say is free Luigi.
Free Luigi, my dude, didn't do nothing wrong.
Well, peace. Awkward signing off.